Day 44. Getting back in the swing of things. Had a good day so far. Got a lot done. Just gonna keep working. I think we're making good progress with our MVP. We had a really good meeting today about databases and what to. I don't know. I was I was thinking we were gonna use SQL, but I think we're gonna try Mongo today. See how it goes. Never used a non-SQL database, so one of those things. But I've been doing well, doing better with eating and getting my stuff done and doing this. And I also kind of dove into crime data today, which I don't know. I don't know if I have the solution yet, but the FBI database is pretty intricate. We can get pretty good detail out of it. It just might not be as detailed as we like. So, something to keep in mind, something to keep track of. Let's see if I can do that. But I think it's hard. It's hard to think about what our. I mean, we need some customers. I know that. Like, that's simple. But I kind of think we need some marketing people right now more than I need like more technical people for whatever reason. It's been in my head today that that's what we need, and I don't know. I just don't think me and Sean have it in us to be posting every day, and we're probably gonna need some help with that. And I don't know what that means, but I don't know if that's like a partner, I don't know if that's like an employee. I don't know what that is, but or if that's a contract, a freelance person. But I think the hardest thing is going to be doing something every day for 100 days and not getting bored or sick or quit. But I think the thing I always come back to is just Sean's like so good at just believing in this. Like he's definitely a really good founder because he just kind of just like he gets frustrated and stuck too like every other human, but like quitting is never an option. Like it's never like this is what we're gonna do, and I'm sure he's like feeding off me in the same way. But I don't know, it's just funny. It's funny to like it's funny to be in the middle of it. Like we the further we go, we're running into more obstacles, and that's good because that means that it's getting harder. It's getting harder to do what we're gonna do, and that gives me like chills to think that we're gonna like do something cool. But I couldn't get the stupid pop up to get to work today. It's frustrating. We had a good meeting though, and I hope I helped him with some of his like property. I don't know process of how we're gonna put properties on this on our tool. Last night I think we finally agreed on a name, even though it was my number one as of like 3 days ago, but now it's like I'm like a little worried it's too boring still. But I think as of like tomorrow night, we're gonna start going as Pad Stats. That's gonna be our company name going forward, and that's it. Pad Stats. I don't think it's bad. I think there's gonna be. I'm gonna put like an A. I'm gonna put like a house inside the A. And maybe something to do with stats too. I don't know, but that's definitely a better. I think it fits us better than Lease Learn. I kind of like my number one today is like something with Kirby, like Curb I or Kirby or something, but there's no good domains like that. But Pad Stats, I feel like just Pad Stats, Pad Stats, Pad Stats, Pad Stats. It's Brian from Pad Stats. Pad Stats. I gotta learn how to say it correctly. I guess that makes me feel good. I feel like we're like moving forward in some way. I mean, I feel like we have a lot going on and a lot to work on. I mean, if we can get crime, like that'd be huge. Like crime in there. Obviously, like you got to do it in like a normal way that like feels like you're doing it correctly and inclusively to like that this is real people's lives, like you don't want to hurt people. It's like there's a fine line between like helping people and hurting people when you report out on crime, I think. And I don't know what to do about that, but here we are, so I think we just gotta keep pushing, it's every day. It's like push, keep going. Like, do not get frustrated. I mean, I have no idea how to do a Mongo database. I don't know anything about it. Literally, I don't know nothing. I clearly it's in JSON. Clearly it's like something Chat GPT knows. So great. It knows how to do it. Great. It'll tell me. I think I'm running into some problems with how to talk to GPT right now. Like, because our website's getting longer and longer, the code, and I haven't figured out a way to shorten it yet that's like usable. I got to convert some stuff into functions that aren't functions right now, but whatever, whatever. We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm a little nervous about not figuring out this Mapbox load time thing, but if we convert it to tiles, that should do it. I mean, the other websites I see that have the whole census tracts of the whole country load in like 1 second, and it's just because they're tiles. I think it's because they're tiles, or I'm doing something that's vastly different. But assuming they're tiles, like that's all it is. So as you can see, I got a lot of work on my mind today. Just a lot of things that I want to work on and improve, and I think for the first time in my life, I think I'm prepared to be customer focused long term. I think a lot of my projects I've been like customer focused in the short term, and then I get bored or not feel like it's like worth my time, but this one feels like if I'm going to put years into this, like I need to be extremely customer focused. I think that's like the only thing that's going to make this work, and that's what it is, right? That's what it is. Customer focused, extremely customer focused, and customers want crime, right? That's just simple. I think it's been interesting because so far Sean is a property manager, so he always has that perspective, and I'm not, and so I always have a different one, and I'm hoping it's making us stronger, because I think I can't comprehend in some ways that we won't have non-property manager users. I keep thinking we will, and honestly, it's kind of scary to like build without them in mind, without like the average person using this for non-property management. So just keep it going. Pad stats, that's something. At least I can stop obsessing about names for like 3 days. That's been such like a just like weight on my shoulders. I don't know why. I just feel like without a name, I feel like we have no direction. I feel like we have no like I don't know. It's all good, but I just got to keep everything green, keep working, keep learning. And I'm down to 171 now. So I already lost like a pound of my vacation weight. I just keep my goals. I eat salad for lunch every day, and that's really been helping. It's really hard to gain weight if you eat salad for lunch every day, like a real salad, not like a fake salad. It's got like a bunch of crap on it and a bunch of dressing and chicken and everything. Just vegetables. And like no breakfast. I eat like just a granola bar for breakfast, and then like for dinner you can just do whatever you want. Like you don't have to go too hard, but like you can just I mean, as long as you cut out like desserts. Like once I cut out snacking and desserts, like it was pretty simple to stay under 1,500 calories. That's what I've been doing for a while now, for 27 days minus 5. But I don't feel bad about my red days today. I feel like I'm back on the horse. I'm like keeping it together. I'm not quitting. If anything, I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling like I had all these things trying to knock me off, and I'm not quitting about it. You know, I'm gonna keep pushing, and I don't know. I have a new feeling of like I can do this. You know, like the closer we get to like something being real, something being something that people can use. Um, I don't know. For whatever reason, I had this feeling a little bit with my last with How to Write. I made a website named howtowrite.io, and you can like it'll write you like cover letters and stuff. Um, and it was just a wrapper on GPT, but um, I I don't know. I knew it had a ceiling, and I feel like this doesn't. You know, like this doesn't have a ceiling. I keep reading more about Jeff Bezos. Keep reading more about Amazon. I just feel like there isn't a ceiling for this. You know, like who doesn't need this information, or who doesn't want this information? You know, I don't know how to monetize it, I guess, in some ways, but like in some ways I'm not making the information, I'm just making it relevant. So I don't know, I can understand that like it's gonna be hard to monetize this, but I can also understand that like our overhead's so low, you know, like our overhead at like 200,000 users is going to be like $1,500 a month or something, like $2,000 a month. Like that's it. You know, I mean, if we can't make $1 a user, you know, like Jesus, like that's pretty basic stuff, you know. Like that's where I guess I keep going back to, like I feel like we need marketing right now more than we need anything else, because I feel like that's something we're both. I've been reading, you know, marketing books left and right, and I got one coming today. I think I'm gonna buy another one coming tomorrow. I already bought it, but I'll probably buy another one, and you know, we'll figure it out. You know, I think we're on this path, but I want to keep us on this path of like we need to be different. You know, like we need to be fundamentally different than these other companies, and that's why I get a little salty with Pad Stats, because I feel like it's a little too close to some of these other names like VestMap and Rentcast and whatever. But I don't know. You know, it's okay. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, I think I don't think we're gonna be handcuffed by Pad Stats. Pad Stats. I mean, it's got a good ring to it, you know, and I'm not afraid to say it because I already own the domain, so whatever. You can't take it from me. But I think it's better than Sheltify. I think Sheltify is a little clunky. Sheltify. And then Borrow, my boy. Borrow. We'll never do Burrow. I really want to do Burrow, but I'll never do it. It's just so hard to find a 5-letter domain that's like not just gibberish that, you know, Borrow, just whatever. Anyways, so getting back to it, I had a good day today. I had another one of those like good old days. Like I feel like we had a great meeting. I got a lot of work done, and what else can you ask for? You know, I got more done than I've gotten last week done, and maybe that's why, because like my bar is so low right now of like how much stuff I can get done. That that's it. So I think that's all I got today. But every day, just put a couple hours in every day. Every day. There's no way around time. Put the time in and don't quit. You know, that's what it is. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, I know I get some red on here, you know, but like if you would have asked me at day 3 if I would be making this for 44 days, like at day 2 or 3, I was like so ready to quit. Like I was like, whew, this was so dumb, you know. And I'm still here, you know. I'm still pushing. I'm still gonna do this. I really think this is gonna be cool to document a startup in real time, you know, and document my life in real time a little bit, you know. Just I think I keep saying this, but I truly believe that the middle of the story is not told by anybody. We all know about the end of the story. We all want to be like the great person that we hear at the end of the story that made it, right? We don't hear about the people that didn't make it, but the middle of the story is where all of the emotion is, all the highs, all the lows, all the oh my god, all the like depressions, all the like. It's where life is, and that's the point of this. Is like I'm gonna show you where life is every day, and I think we're on the right path, and it's just gonna be about sticking to it, both with my body and both with this project and both with Sean's. I mean, with pad stats. I'm gonna start putting on t-shirts and stuff. Pad stats. Anyways, all right. Well, have a good day. See ya.